Hello, darling. Welcome to Island of Serenity. I'm V. This is your space where we slow down and come back to ourselves and learn how to care for our inner world in real and everyday ways. So here we talk about healing. We talk about what it looks like to move through your life with a lot of awareness and a lot of care. So wherever you are right now, whether you're resting, walking, or just taking a moment for yourself, I'm really glad you're here. All right, let's just take a breath together. Breathing in for 4 and exhaling for 6. Okay? To deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 2, and 1. Let's do it one more time. And as you exhale, pretend you're breathing through a straw. Deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's get into today's episode. Okay, so listen, I went out to a park, okay? And it was an outdoor event, and I was really excited to go. And the weather was amazing. Now, I've been looking at my weather app for the past couple weeks because it's been rain every day. So I came a little prepared. However, the sun was out, I got the chairs for the lawn. It was great, right? And for a while, the day was so amazing, but then all of a sudden the sky got dark and then the wind shifted and then the temperature dropped. And listen, I was like, okay, this is it. It's time to leave. I have learned at this age to pay attention to those signals, right? Okay, the change in the air, the feeling in my body, that knowingness that says, okay, it's time to move now. Okay, I've seen this before. I trust myself. I listened to myself. I packed up and I left. Then about halfway home, the sun came out, and not just a little bit, it came out in full force, and the rain never came. And for a moment, I was like, wait a minute, I could have stayed. I left too soon. See, you got it wrong. But did I? I made the best choice I could with what I knew in that moment. Listen, I trusted the weather, I trusted the signs, and I did trust myself. But sometimes self-trust does not mean predicting the future perfectly. Although some people think that I'm psychic. But sometimes I think it means making a choice with care and refusing at the same time to punish yourself when life unfolds differently. Because I think, listen, a lot of us, many of us are still learning how to trust ourselves. We're learning how to listen, how to pause, how to leave, how to stay, how to receive. And when that trust is new, it can feel quite shaky, if you will. I think for those of us who are learning this new skill, we may judge ourselves every time the outcome does not match what we expected. And I think I've mastered, or for the most part, this skill, and still I do judge myself at times, right? And that's natural. And sometimes I think we may think we failed because, let's say, the rain did not come, or the plan changed, or the answer was not clear. But hear me when I say what I've learned. Self-trust is not built by always being right. It's built by staying kind and gentle to yourself while you are still learning. I keep thinking about that in other parts of my life as well. Like currently I'm making these financial moves. okay, right now, and they have been testing my patience. There are moments when, listen, I need clarity. I need a clear sign. I want certainty. I need a promise that every choice that I make will lead exactly where I hope it will. But life does not often offer that. And so all I can do is just meet myself with a lot of care. I can listen. I can pause. I can make the next choice from what I know now, and I can also trust that I don't need to know the whole road just to take the next step. You know what I mean? Here are some words that stayed with me. So there was this woman who joined one of my live sessions recently, and she wrote, and I like to go to my live and take a look at what you guys, wrote in the comment section. So she says, I don't think I've ever felt so calm in my life. You are the first person who has made me feel so calm. It's 8:38 a.m. Sunday, and I hope you have a great day. And when I read that, I was like, oh my God, I did that? Oh, how sweet. Because I think there's something deeply, deeply moving about reading these, and also about being trusted with someone's first experience of feeling, that kind of calm. She had to trust herself enough to stop, to stay in the live, to listen, and to also receive what was being offered. And me on the other side of the screen, I had to trust myself enough to show up and share the work. And I think neither of us knew what the moment would become. But there we were, meeting each other at the right point in the morning. Maybe I think that's part of timing as well. Not controlling the outcomes or every outcome, not forcing the next step, but just being or, staying open enough to just notice when something meaningful has arrived. So maybe her words are just naming something you have felt too in your life, a moment where you've trusted yourself to pause long enough to receive what you needed. Here's a gentle invitation for you. When you discover something new about yourself, it is very, very easy to think about it for a moment and then move on. But for me, I have learned that writing it down helps me to witness my growth while it is happening. And if you're new here, I've been journaling between the ages of 10 and 12, all up until this age. And I love journaling because I've learned that writing it down helps me witness my growth while it's happening. It gives me this a record of the moment, this place that I can return to. It makes space in my brain as someone who struggled with anxiety. It's also a way to say, okay, look what I noticed. Look at how I listened, and look at how I'm changing in my life. And that is the one reason why I created this free prompt or free PDF. It's called Stress Less and Write More. And so I've created these really cool prompts that help you slow down, name what's happening within you, and notice the ways you are growing that may otherwise pass by unseen. So around this recording or video or what have you, you'll see the link, okay? So you can download it for free. Lastly, what I am sitting with. I want you to answer this. Feel free to share if you like, or journal this. What might change if you allowed yourself to trust the next step instead? What might change in your life if you allowed yourself to trust the next step instead. And I leave you with June's affirmation, a line to carry with you. I trust my body's wisdom and I respond with care. It was an honor recording this for you today. Thank you for spending this time with me. I don't take it lightly. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a short review because, listen, it helps me reach more listeners and continue building this space. And maybe you can give me some ideas for the next topic. Also, to stay connected, you can join the community through my newsletter where I share some reflections and resources, okay? And also, if you are part of my live crew on TikTok, remember the times are now changing to Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay, for July, okay? So keep that in mind. It is an honor. And until next time, take care of yourself, move gently, and come back to yourself again and again and again. I'll talk to you soon. Later.